Hi, it's Richard Hartledge at Land Morphology. Today we're going to talk about how we use water in our projects. This is my own personal garden where I designed a trough that is still water and unfiltered but with aquatic plants. This is my favorite water lily. It's a variety called Helvola, and those leaves are not much bigger than the size of $50. We use custom designed water features, prefabricated water features with moving water, and still. This is a prefabricated water feature from ore, and as you see, it is an attractant for wildlife. The shallow pools gives a nice sound in the garden, and it's basically just plug and play. This water feature is an in situ. The terraces are immediately adjacent to the house, and it is the heart of the space. As you see, there is dining above and lounging below in front of the outdoor fire feature. It is dramatic in that it is large, and the weir runs the length of the space. The weir is the waterfall itself. It's designed to be quiet so you can talk, but have a pleasing element. So to achieve that, we ground the edge of the weir so that the water column stays intact, and that gives a nice, gentle sound as opposed to lots of splashing and high energy. It's been a very effective water feature and very beautiful. There are multiple water features at in situ. This one is in the upper garden. It's a square pool with a round patio, and for effect, we designed stepping stones that led to the central patio so that it's a very immersive experience. We also designed the goldfish floats, which are glass and based on a Matisse painting with goldfish in the background of one of his portraits. When we first installed the water feature, we planted it. Here it is planted with water lilies, various water irises, and it was a very rich, though complicated, scene. So in the end, we decided simplicity was best and removed the aquatic plants. This water feature at in situ is in the Sunken Garden. It's a raised pool with 4 spouts. It's built of the stone from the site with custom designed weirs. As you see, the water breaks apart and that creates more noise. It gives a wonderful ambiance in the space and is the primary focal point. This very simple water feature was bought locally, and it's just a bird bath with a simple pump in it. It actually makes a great deal of noise, again, because the 4 water columns break apart. It's a very lovely refuge for wildlife in the garden, and just a simple element in this transitional space. This is one of my favorite water features at in situ. It was a found object that we bought at the Arts and Antiques Show at the New York Botanic Gardens. It's an English copper kettle. You see the beautiful patina. And we plumbed it for a single spout of water for the entry garden at in situ. This very simple feature provides focus to the space. This is a project in Seattle with a stone wall in the entry court to a very modern house. A single spout and nearly a 20-foot trough is on the center line to the front door. It is very quiet and very subtle. The pump and circulation system is built into the wall. It does not disturb the water surface significantly, so you get the reflection of the wall behind and the sky above. It is one of our most asked about water features. You can see that we put Mexican black pebbles in the bottom for further interest. We work with the architects on this project because this garden and water feature is seen from nearly the entire residence. That is the entry to the residence on the right-hand side of the picture. The Japanese maple in the center is one of my favorite ones. It is Acer palmatum scolopendrifolium. As you see, the most important feature is the water. We took a boulder and core drilled it and created a simple rill so that the water falls off of the boulder, creates a lovely subtle noise in the entry court. We did not need to overwhelm the space with the effect of a rushing river. So these are some of the ways in which we use water in our projects, from very still and simple to exuberant and dramatic. So I hope you enjoyed this and this gives you some ideas for using water on your project.